So as a team, we hope to combat misinformation through informative videos and infographics aimed at making people more critical about the information they read about COVID-19, specifically on social media and online messaging platforms. So we are specifically trying to reach out to more immigrant communities. So we're working with volunteers to translate our resources into as many languages as possible.
I mean, just in general, we wanted to let people kind of make their own decisions about the information that they read, right? We don't want to straight out tell people this is wrong, this is whatever, because sometimes this information is kind of like a way for people to connect with each other, right? So we just wanted to give them resources so that they could really kind of make their own informed decision about what public health and COVID information that they consume and that other people know about. I think we were trying to provide people with the most reputable sources, such as from the government of Ontario or Canada, just government sources, for example, as well as the World Health Organization. They provide lots of information as well.
So our resources focus more on the tools for being good consumers of information and deciding for yourself what information you're going to, I guess, follow. Personally, I maybe got into a couple fights with my family about misinformation, stuff that was some of the other stuff weird cures and stuff. I don't think anyone treated as serious, but some of the other stuff that was more local, I got information that said that oh, if you drive and the police see that there's too many people in the car, you'll get pulled over and fined, which was not true. And it affected my family and I, because I was trying to say it's okay for us to more than one person to be in the car, that's not real. I was able to start a research project at the University of Guelph about COVID-19 misinformation among immigrant communities. And then after receiving a #RisingYouth grant from the government, I was able to translate this work into helpful resources with the help of my amazing team. And now we're working on educating communities, especially immigrant communities, about misinformation.
It's very easy to say a statement about something oh, this thing does this thing, or this thing cures some other thing, but you have in order to disprove it, you have to go and look for information that goes against it. And it's a ton of work to try to disprove information, whereas misinformation arises very easily, right? So
we all need to do our part. I think one thing we can do is more communicate with our families and find other ways of building connection, because I think we all recognize that it's hard to be at home and be away from people outside of your circle, especially because it's been going on for such a long time. But if we stick together and we all follow public health guidelines, I feel like we can move past COVID.
Yeah, and I know my family has been doing a lot of Zoom calls. So, you see everyone virtually, which sucks, but it's how it has to be for the time being.
I think it's important to just try to emphasize that people should stay connected to family and friends. Just how you guys have been promoting a virtual Halloween, just because we're physically distancing doesn't mean we have to necessarily not be connected with other people, right? We still have plenty of opportunities to connect with family and friends. I think that's really important to keep people mentally healthy during this time of lockdown and everything. So yeah, I think people should just try to look for opportunities to try to really just connect with other people.